Welcome back, everyone. My name is Anthony. This is my shop. This is my channel, and I'm the solo mechanic today. Diag, repair, do it all. I had some previous employees who were off come in and help me this week since Jude's on vacation. I did interview a girl from a trade school who really didn't know nothing, and I don't know if she's a fit because of her skill level. I'm still debating on, do I want to start from scratch or not? Maybe. Still haven't decided. We're on to this car that failed inspection, that the customer never mentioned that he has starting issues, and he may be under the assumption that the evap failures that we're fixing today are going to fix his problems. So I documented my starting issues before I even brought it into the shop. Brought it into the shop, pulled codes on camera just to verify that the powertrain control module did detect startup running rough issues and random misfires. It's not likely, but it is possible that one of these components is causing it. But at 120,000 miles, as I'm looking at this car, I'm going to say probably not. So let's dig into it. So I already know it needs a full tune-up. This is a GDI engine. It's a 3.6. It probably has carbon buildup on the valves, and it's due for a tune-up. So basically, it's due for a 100K service, major, because most people don't do the maintenance throughout the life of the vehicle. I'm part to gain access to the purge valve, which is behind the throttle body, which is back here, and I see the throttle plate is disgusting. This is a lot of maintenance stuff that nobody talks about, and I watch other YouTubers from different channels that get cars with 30, 60, and low mileage, and the customers are experiencing conditions that the technicians aren't experiencing when they come in, and they're not making any recommendations, where the maintenance part of the recommendations comes into play. Like, all right, the car's idling rough, or it doesn't feel smooth, or it's not getting its maximum fuel economy, and depending on the engine design dictates what the car needs. So this is a GM 3.6. It's a direct injection motor. PCV valves, I guarantee, haven't been done. Induction service, which is through the intake, have never been done. Throttle body service, never been done. All these neglected items just add up to the running conditions and the feedback to the driver on what's going on. You don't need a check engine light. You don't need PIDs and codes to say that the car is having a problem. A lot of techs will say, well, I scanned it and I didn't find any problems. The car doesn't tell you that the spark plugs have deposits on them that are causing an intermittent problem. In most cases, it doesn't tell you the throttle body's dirty, although it will leave codes behind for certain throttle conditions. For that, it's up to the technician who has the years of experience and knowledge to say, hey, did you know, Mr. Customer, your throttle body should have been cleaned at least 3 times in 120,000 miles. Your PCV valve should have been done. Your GDI induction service should have been done at least 3 times. How about this? Pull the intake manifold off and scope the intake valves to see how bad the carbon buildup is. There is so much that goes into maintaining a car today that nobody talks about. And I see it on different channels. Every situation is different, but if a customer comes in and says, hey, my car is running rough, there's no codes, blah, 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 can you take a look at it? Even though I drive it and don't find any issues with the scan tool or just a visual inspection without taking anything apart, I already know. It needs a fuel injection, it needs a GDI, the intake valves need to be inspected with a scope or remove the intake manifold, the throttle body needs to be done, the spark plugs need to be done, and then everything else that's wrong with the car needs to be done. So although the customer feels that, hey, the car is okay, but I feel this little bit of problem, it can be way bigger than that. Brake fluid flush, antifreeze service, transmission fluid is a wishy-washy one, power steering fluid, differentials and transfer case. So there's so many things that go on that I don't hear anyone talking about how to repair and maintenance their car, because it's so far advanced than it was 20 and 30 years ago. I'm getting...
if we don't do the rear cab, we'll just do both of the